Hello everyone, welcome back to part 4 of learning spells in Hogwarts. I hope you enjoy yourselves here. Let's start. Okay. What we did last time, we quest for him,
Hello, Mr. Moon.
and we
Oh,
must
greetings!
find more
Any
demigod
luck removing some more of
moons.
those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons
I
for you.
actually have some
How
moons for
many do
you.
I have?
Oh, thank you. The fewer of these statues I see, the better. You keep your eye out for others, and I'll teach you more about Alahomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
How many do I need to get better Alahomora spell? The one behind the moon. I need 8 more. I need to collect all boogies from the Stando. Flying in Spires, in Beach Tower. Grow and harvest Fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. I think I have a plant. I need to grow flax. FC. Why? Money? Yeah. I don't. Items. Oh, better offense. This is the better one. I have some items to sell. Go to Hogsmeade. Use my Alahomora to find items.
Does it get any more cozy than
Around
Hogsmeade?
Hogsmeade, look for place to open.
Revelio.
How can I open this one?
Confringo. Depulso.
Two.
Incendio. Revelio. Levioso.
Those. Blue one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait, other entrance.
Revelio.
Level 3. Yeah. Two. Then we have Calypso.
Hello, Homora.
indeed opened.
Revelio.
There's a change. 6 more of us. Great.
Revelio.
So,
Mine now, demi guys.
there is one. Level 2. Get there.
New instruments are expensive.
Revelio.
Reload.
I could use
There is the
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
moving.
Revelio.
More.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Yeah. Oh. Cool.
Revelio.
Wow.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
More here.
Accio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
Let's wait. Night again. Let's look for more demigod.
Revelio.
Lord. True.
Accio.
Hey.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Fine now, demi guys.
Right. More. Items.
Lumos.
Wait this morning for the war.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody can protect you.
Here.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair?
So if you see the smelly, you'll have to rub it out for yourself.
Be thankful you have
I'd
socks.
rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
Oh,
Father, why is he dancing?
wrong button.
It said the charm come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Someone
You
who's
didn't
dramatic
want to use
just like
it.
your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Some
When
normal
you pay
ones.
for your own socks, then you get
Oh.
to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with
Can
you.
we really wash charms out?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
Got it? Come on. Got it.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I need to knock with. More.
Revelio.
Two. One.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Two. Boom, boom.
Revelio.
More.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Look. Look.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Revelio.
Here. Niech chwilę roughly one there. Here.
Revelio.
It's impossible to stay sane after staying in Azkaban with those
Revelio. Revelio.
How can I open this?
Lumos.
Yeah.
Revelio. Accio.
Sometimes it seems all right.
Lumos.
It wasn't that far.
Revelio.
Move the Medusas here. Yes. Here.
Revelio.
Okay. Here. The blue one.
Alohomora. Fine now, demi-guys. Revelio.
Green broomstick type room. Wait. Just here. Go.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
I'll think about this.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind! Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the
Hello, Miss Ryan.
Goblins.
I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Serona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
Just a goblin? Well, I'm glad to hear. Let's go. This.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Serona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
What about curse breaking?
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, I meet.
If it thinks it's
Yeah.
Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trust me? Perhaps chat. Let's go with the first.
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back.
Goblin?
The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Okay, I will retrieve the relic.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
It's a good thing we have Oru, is all I'm saying.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is
So,
in for a canut, in for a galleon.
my items are red. Map and the room of require. Button. More. One. Change that. Which one? Looks sweet. Looks. Plants. Let's go for the quest. Somewhere near here.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard
So if
kind
I
see
fight
things
any
differently.
Goblin.
It's a wonder
Not
goblins
mine.
and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may
Big
surprise you to know
difference,
that I do
right?
not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful-looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Why is this helmet fire?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind is taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
You know why Ranrock is working with
It seems
Rookwood?
Ranrock and Rookwood are
That might be
conspiring.
interesting.
Why
No.
would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another.
He doesn't know.
I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
It all seems
Let's go
clear to me
inside
now
and
that we're
see
here.
what-
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be...
Okay.
Revelio. It's sealed. What?
Yes.
Curious. Revelio. Merlin's beard.
All inventory. Better.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Repulsor! Revelio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Inventory. Go into the dash. Use all of them. Let's start.
Incendio.
Full activity. And
Revelio.
here.
Convulso.
Item. Good. Did. Almost missed. Okay. Some better item. Oh, more offense, great. Defense. And let's go. No more items here.
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Depulso. Lumos.
And the door open. Here.
Revelio. Accio. I need to get that platform closer. But how? Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
Else here. Anything down there too? Let's go.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Confringo! It's sealed shut. So down I go. No other way. Compulso! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Change items again. Course target. And more fast. Okay. Here.
Oh! Revelio.
What?
Accio.
I'm back here. Enemies.
Confringo. Protego.
I want. Incendio Mastery and Confringo. Well, I think. And then try again. Yeah.
Confringo. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa.
And I did. Okay, it's not going too well. I need to work on my dodges.
Confringo. Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio.
Accio. Yeah, I have. Together.
Confringo.
They are going to keep And all defeat.
Revelio.
Here. How can I get there?
Lumos.
Okay. Entrance. Can I get there? Here it is. Millions. With goggles.
Repulsor. Lumos.
Where did I get the spirit one? Okay, didn't see this one.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Revelio.
Millions.
A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off to show this to Lodgok.
And there is no
There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
exit here.
Such vestments do little for one's safety.
Lodgok,
Welcome that I don't
the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead
Oh.
Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Very well, I will
I'll head
go.
there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on relic.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
Potato! You're going to regret that. I've seen you duel. Your strategies won't... Aha! Back for more. You're easier to spot than an eruption.
Okay, almost died.
You only got this wand loose and I... Don't stupid Knew you were still hanging about.
And just keep control.
from me, did you?
You can't hold out forever.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
Expulso!
Right?
Expulso! Conductive, aren't we? I didn't want now, while you're still alive.
And then
Expulso!
you look around. You get hit by the spell.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Target practice. Expulso!
Bone boulder.
Expulso! 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 Expulso!
I'm going to pass my game.
Expulso! Expulso! That all you got? Expulso! Well, you'll have to do better than that. Expulso! What are your thoughts on an expulso? Now to expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Protego!
Death from above!
Again.
Expulso! Expulso! Might want to look up. Expulso! 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 Flash of inspiration! Expulso! Expulso!
Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
That's mine!
Accio!
Conductive, aren't we? Hardly. Expulso!
Levioso! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Now you've gone too far.
Accio! Levioso!
Barely felt
Confringo!
anything at all.
Expelliarmus!
And I didn't
believe I
get the
defeated
running
an
fit.
Ashwinder by myself. Yes.
I got rule book, guys.
Revelio. That's it.
What the hell?
This is
More
for
than that.
Rookwood! Ah, how delightful.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
You're going to regret that.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Shame nobody saw. Revelio.
Yeah. Let's go back to the goblin.
In terms of good and evil, merely indicates a limited imagination.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I
put
retrieved
the
the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly,
He does
friend.
know something.
I'm glad that I trusted you.
Isn't telling
We
me.
shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Go and have a look with it. And then you fly. Okay, let's go. Where do I need to fly? Okay, all the way here.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Hello, friend.
Where?
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
There we go.
Yeah.
I've heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, man.
Kyle? Okay.
Revelio.
I need to the ball.
Accio. Also. Accio.
Okay.
Revelio.
Okay.
Accio.
One more, I think.
Revelio.
Okay.
Depulso.
One. Patient symptoms include pockmarking, a growth orange hue, sparklings from the nostril, and green to purple rash between the toe. Textbook case of dragon paw. Okay. Highly contained.
Revelio.
Don't even stay here for long.
Accio.
Here.
Merlin himself would be.
Oh, where I go? Go up. Now I need to fly here. Get here.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Missed again. And I missed.
That's it.
Oh. Passing Feldcroft. I will do it later if I learn spells.
Befitting it. Welcome back. Have you finished?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Here.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as caught?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until. Never mind. Shall we begin?
Let's defeat him. I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio!
Yeah.
Accio!
And I got 50.
That was sensational! Accio! Yes!
And 50 again.
How am I to top that? Accio! Yes!
Go for 50 again.
Accio!
How am I to top that? That settles it, then.
Okay. And I won.
After your
And you
poor
were-
show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
You played well.
Don't say that, Samantha. You're a fine player.
Well, that's very kind of you. Let's just say if I'm good, then you're better. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck.
Go with House Blacksmith. Divination Club. Closes, I think.
Clever! Peeves' escape's the best one ever!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Okay.
Accio! Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
I think I have almost all of them. Mini games with divination lessons. My heart is doing it there in the background.
So knowledgeable.
Revelio!
Hold on.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
Give up now.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Triumph, danger, power. I'm not sure what I
I honestly
see.
don't know, Professor.
At times, The future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. That is hardly appropriate. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell? Domi.
Leviosa. Accio. Glacius. Repulsor. Descendo.
Excellent. I think you have it.
Look, they go up. Already be ready.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Or?
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
I'll say now catch beasts.
Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking.
No,
you see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then.
Yeah.
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke. Brilliant.
Yeah. Potions. I'm ready to learn how to use knapsack.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. Horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
Oh, no, you don't.
Leviosa.
Oh, teaser?
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
No more skins. There.
Levioso.
Everything's all right now. Now, I'm only trying to help.
All skins there. One more.
I'll look after you.
Revelio.
More.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Good.
Revelio.
Oh. Right. Right.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
All on our way.
Levioso.
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
Any more beasts here?
Levioso.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Here.
Revelio.
Don't see any more. Let's go back to this.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your job and all finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Blah.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Wait, no.
Revelio. Levioso. I'll look after you. Revelio. Levioso. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Levioso.
One more.
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
All of them.
Revelio.
Okay.
Levioso. Revelio.
Okay, so one more. Okay, here it is.
Levioso. I'll look after you. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Why?
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
Let's think of animal.
What exactly did you think of? Heavens!
Interesting.
You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
Go inside.
Meet you inside when you're ready.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, pretty nice place.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Deke's no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest. Most excellent.
think I go this bit. Storybook. Read. Oh. Outdoor items. Anything? Yes. Guns.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Go inside. Okay. Four. Okay. There. Defense items give offense. Offense. Defense. Okay. Great. Damage instant. Great.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Revelio.
That's great. Okay, I didn't know I could do that.
Revelio. Revelio.
See what quest do I have to do? Okay.
What are you up to now?
Perhaps a hybrid.
I finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and
Always
it's
ready
all in
to
the wrist.
learn new spell.
Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few parts.
Depend.
Flouting the norms of the... Wonderfully done! If you'd like...
Levioso. Flipendo. Descendo. Flipendo.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Awful.
What a string of bad luck.
Well,
Really
I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
There.
Wonder who lives here. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. Accio.
Eyeball on any.
Levioso. Descendo.
Huh?
I see you.
This could prove dangerous if I'm...
Revelio.
I've always said that travel...
Bye.
Revelio.
Hello? Okay.
Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You made it.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
What are you up to?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio. Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I don't think I can even try.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
We go.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Revelio.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. I was right not to be worried about you.
We must remain unseen.
What was that? Someone there.
Arrest on the left. Protego.
You are postponing the inevitable.
Window.
Incendiary.
Places. Good pulsar.
No! I will make you.
Places.
Oh, hallelujah.
There.
Protego.
I won't rest. That was unimpressive. Is that the best you can do?
Confringo.
That was business.
Expelliarmus.
You're so silly.
Protego.
Defender.
What?
That was nothing but luck!
Expelliarmus.
When are you going to give up? I'll get you yet! I can't believe you're not even trying!
Confringo.
Won't get away with that.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Accio.
You've made your last mistake. Seems your art, isn't it? You try again, I beg you. I can do this for hours.
Descender. Levioso.
I will make you. I won't rest, son.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
You don't know who you're playing with.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
One less human to worry about.
Levioso.
You think this is funny? Why coming back this way? Let's get this over.
Oh, little moon calf. Fast.
Levioso. Defender. Crisis. Incendio. Repulsor. Levioso. Confringo.
Easily diverted. Not quite.
Levioso. Confringo.
I've been fighting.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Trying to hide something.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
What?
Revelio. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Him?
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio. There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Depulsor! Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Let's see what happens now.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Okay. Oh.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Okay. No idea what it means.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but...
Ability?
I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
I think I will end for today.
Expelliarmus!
Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.